Hello, Miss Julie.
Hello, Miss Jackie. Hello, everyone.
As you can see, I'm in a different location tonight because I'm home alone. Yay! I haven't got my yay. I didn't bring my yay out from my bedroom. Yay! So no background music, no nothing tonight. My brother's gone out on a date, and I won't see him till tomorrow. Yay!
No techno.
No music tonight, guys. Just me and the girls.
And the girls.
So how everyone been?
Been good. Been a slow week.
Oh,
How
I've
about
been
you?
don't ask. All I say, people, is make sure you got two. What do you call it? The two note verifications on everything.
Two-step verification
That's
on
it.
everything.
Make sure
Yep.
you got two-step verification on everything because I didn't, and now my account is overdrawn because it got hacked. So please make sure you got two-step verification on everything, especially PayPal. Please,
Yeah.
guys, please.
They're out and about. The scammers are out and about trying to get into
Mhm.
everyone's stuff. Be careful.
And now my account is like big bucks overdrawn.
Yeah.
So, and how are you, Annie and Deirdre and Nat? I saw you and Mark and Annette.
Hi,
Yes.
Kim.
Hi, Kim. Yes, my bank account is overdrawn by a lot of dollars. Some of that I got retrieved back because one of them we got to find out who it was, and that one they refunded my money back, considering it wasn't due to be renewed until next month. And the rest, it's been sorted with through PayPal. So please, guys, please check that you got two-step verification. And if you have stuff automatically coming out of your PayPal account, please check it and make sure it is what you asked for, because they were going through my PayPal account and taking money out from old subscriptions that I didn't cancel. And it was hacked.
Hi,
Hello,
Fairy.
Fairy. So please check your accounts. Make sure you got two-step verification.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yes, because they got into my PayPal account and found some old subscriptions which I never cancelled, which never renewed any year, but because they were still active, they got in through my PayPal account and went through subscriptions and was doing false withdrawals from my bank account through PayPal. So go through and cancel anything that you don't use in your PayPal account. Hi, Julia. Hi, Fairy.
Hi,
Hope
Julia.
you're well.
I think after hearing your story about what happened to you, I think I'm going to sit down over the weekend and go through my PayPal as well and just check
And
everything.
check your iPhone one too for the
Yep.
subscriptions that you have and which ones you actually want to keep active and which ones you don't, because that's where it's coming from as well.
Yeah.
Yes, Kim, I'm in the lounge kitchen dining room because I'm home alone because my brother's gone out on a date and he won't be back till tomorrow.
I'm alone.
But I'll give the kitchen a whirl, kitchen dining room, and put
After
the
the
girls
live
up.
later. After the live later, you'll be running around naked. Has to
No.
myself.
Yes, there's hackers everywhere, Fairy. That is
Yep.
true. Hi, Sue.
Hi, Sue.
Hope you're well.
Happy Friday.
But you got to check your accounts to make sure that they're the descriptions that you actually have got, because some of them I haven't had for years, and they were using that accounts to withdraw money out of my bank account.
Oh my God.
So I went through my PayPal and cancelled everything that's not supposed to be there.
Yep. That's ridiculous.
At least one of them, Norton, I got to fix that up.
Yeah.
Rat bags they were.
Yeah, I haven't used Norton for many, many years. I had
Now,
issues with them.
yeah, I always used Norton, never had a problem, but I don't know how they can rectify going from $59 for a 1 year subscription to $124 for a 1 year subscription. Work that out, guys.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, be careful of those ones, Annie.
Well,
the ones that
from Australian Post.
Yeah,
Thank you, Nat. They do look good, don't they?
that's what I said. They do, with the plants and things up there. They look awesome.
I have many of them plants, the old bamboo, lucky bamboo, so not very friggin' lucky. I reckon I got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 in the kitchen, dining room, lounge room. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in the dining room. 1 in the spare room and 2 in my room. So I got about 10.
Yeah, 10.
10 all up.
Hello, Ellie and Naomi. Welcome.
Yeah, they're not doing much. And guys, if you remember, I don't know, no, I haven't told you, how I haven't been able to edit that video I was telling you about of doing Ellie and Naomi. Well, guess what? Finally got to edit it. Finally got to edit that video.
Oh, you did?
It allowed me to do it.
Oh, good.
Now, I have one bamboo plant that's actually touching my ceiling, and it sits on the floor in a pot plant, and it touches the ceiling. That's how tall it is. Now, I have to probably adjust it again, the bamboo plant, because it's actually bent. The leaves are actually bending over, hitting the ceiling. So God knows where I'm going to put it next.
What if you put it on a frame? Can you get a frame and train them around the frame?
We could do that because I have got, well, the one that's actually nearly touching the roof was actually only that big when I got it, and my friend bought it for me 6 years ago now. And it was a love heart. Like the bamboo was in shape of a love heart and the bamboo shoots went up that way. But the actual love heart's actually grown out a little bit and it's just shot straight up to the ceiling. Now, the next biggest one is that one there. Now, that one's probably about that far from the ceiling, and it sits on the table, the little freezer there. So next time that starts touching the ceiling, that will be moved.
Geez, they grow big, don't they?
And the one behind me is the fern that Naomi's on. That's me fern.
Yeah, I love fern.
Hi, Kanga.
Hi, Kanga. I think you can cut them back. Oh, Kim said she thinks you can cut them back.
Oh, I don't know, Kim. All my hard work, I don't think I want to cut them back. I have been trimming all the dead bamboo ones out because I had one in shape of like a pineapple, and it was all entwined up the top, so it went out like that, and then at the top it's like all crisscrossed at the top, and all the shoots were going like a pineapple. That one's sort of like outgrown the pineapple look now because a lot of it, the bamboo died. It's like a dead pineapple now.
Oh, God.
That one's outgrown the pineapple shape. Yeah, it's sort of like, because it sort of like bends out and then goes like that and then all crisscrosses each other at the top and then it all shoots up. So, yeah, it's not quite bamboo-y looking anymore.
If you have trouble growing indoor plants, guys, one really easy to take care of indoor plant is a peace lily. You more or less give it a bit of water and that's it, and it just takes care of itself. You don't have to do anything.
You know what? I hate them lilies. I friggin' hate peace lilies.
Yeah.
Hi, Shandy. I hate.
Hey.
Mum loved them. We had them here when Mum was alive, and then I ended up giving them to my friend, and she loved them. It's growing everywhere. Hi, Madeline. Hello, lovey. How are you?
Peace lilies are toxic.
Hi, Mr. Delix.
Hi.
You can drink, Mister. Yeah, it's The one that my friend gave me is over. It's 6 years old. Actually, yeah, be going on nearly 7 years old. She gave it to me for a present, Christmas present. I picked it out. I'd even kill a cactus. You'd probably even kill an air fern. One is you don't plant the air ferns. You
Yeah,
don't you stick on your fridge and stuff.
I'm actually quite okay with plants. Like I do well with them, but I kill cactuses. I can't grow cactuses.
And air plants, yeah. Mine do quite well. Like that one behind me's grown a few shoots on the tree already, so
Yeah,
it's
done
doing quite
good.
well. They're all doing quite well. Some of them, like I got to move them around every now and then. That's because of the heat from the kitchen, and if I move them around, they seem to grow. So, have you heard any more about going on lockdown? No.
No, I don't know if Fairy's like in the same region as me or not, but I heard that someone from, I believe, Sydney had travelled down this way and had gone to Wagga Wagga. And apparently they were testing, or there was a couple of cases or something. And so they were talking about the potential of locking this area down for the holidays.
Oh, nice,
But I haven't heard anything yet. So,
nice.
yeah.
Oh, Sue killed 3 of her best plants, 2 bird nests plus a ponytail. I sprayed them with bug spray. I was so.
Oh, no.
The curfew is lifted, but it's still locked down. And he kills artificial plants.
Lismore's in lockdown. Lismore.
Lismore, that's up towards Bathurst.
It's up Sydney way, isn't it? Yeah.
That way. But my plants are doing quite well, guys. As you can see, my plants are beautiful. I got them everywhere. Mum always used to say to me, "Why have you got so many plants? You stop buying them." And I just kept buying them and buying them and buying them. Fungus gnats and over. I only water mine. Mine get watered probably maybe once a week. That's probably why they probably grow so well, because you don't really overwater bamboo plants. They may. Yeah, I do, Sue. If you
Oh, yeah.
go, it should come up on my about page. If you go to my homepage, my Ghost of Findings page, because it's only for this site anyway. So my cats kill them, but I've got the cats, so I kill the plants. Really, Annie. Albury's in lockdown.
Aubrey and yes.
Yes.
Yep.
It's getting close.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they've had more cases in Canberra.
Yeah.
I could put it in, Sue, because it's only to YouTube anyway. The account, for this account, so and I can take it off. Just let me know when you finish. Oh, account is it? Hang on, I forgot the wrong account. It's only for YouTube, so it doesn't matter if anyone gets hold of it. Just let me know when you've got it written down, and I'll take it off. That's it there. That's it there, Sue. It's only for my YouTube account anyway.
Yeah, the house I moved into, I found out not long after I moved in here that the house came with a cat because the lady that moved out left one of her cats here. So I now have a cat, an outside cat that I feed, even though I'm allergic.
Mhm.
She's so beautiful.
Have you got it, Sue? Just let me know. Give her a thumbs up if you got it, and I'll take it off.
Oh, I didn't know regional areas of Victoria were out of lockdown. Hmm. Hmm. Thank you, Fairy. Yeah, come Christmas time. Road tripping. Road tripping.
Mm. What am I doing that for?
Because lots of adventures coming. I can't wait. Even just a little bit of, freedom.
Mm. Escapism. That's the word. That's my word. Escapism. Yeah, let's just hope it's all good. Well, I'll be double vaxxed. What am I talking about? I'll be double vaxxed, so it doesn't matter anyway.
We both will be.
But it doesn't matter anyway. You can still contract it and pass it on, but we just won't get as sick. Okay, you got it? I will delete it.
If you're double vaxxed, though, you can travel. And other people can't
Yes.
when it opens up. So,
Oh, God, can't do that. Take it out of here. Move.
I agree, Annie. They do.
It's removed.
When she started showing up at my door, I thought, there's no way that I can just. Well, I started feeding it because it was like looking for food. And then I found out off the fellow next door that it used to be the woman who lived here. So I just started feeding it and looking after it. I couldn't see an animal suffer.
Because I went and got mine on Saturday. Kim, yes, I'm number one vaccinated. Yeah, I was dreading it, but I went and done it. All I had, well, because I was drugged up to the eyeballs from my bursitis and that, because I was taking painkillers for that. I didn't feel it. I went to bed Saturday night. I felt a little bit of soreness Saturday night, and then Sunday, yeah, I felt it. So I had a sore arm. I'm not going to lie. I did have a sore arm Sunday, but by about lunchtime Sunday, it probably 24 hours after the injection, I was fine. At least 24 hours after. For the first 24 hours, I did feel it, and I did feel very heavy armed the next day. I couldn't reach up or anything like that. But within the 24 hours of having it, I had mine at 2:20 on last Saturday, and I reckon by about 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon, which is over 24 hours, the pain had gone.
Yeah.
And that was my first.
Did you get hot sweats or anything?
No. I just had the sore arm.
Yeah. I only had it for a day and a half, though.
Yeah, I had it for about a day.
Yeah.
By Sunday night, I was fine. My arm was fine. Because I was drugged up to the eyeballs from taking pain. Because I said, I'm going to take a painkiller before I go, because then I won't feel it. But then, yeah, I'm not going to swear to you, I had soreness, and then the next morning it was sore. The arm, I couldn't I was like, what the hell? Feels like I got hit with a tetanus needle. That's what it feels like.
Yeah,
Just feels like a tetanus needle the next day.
Yeah.
And then, and I was fine after that. Yeah, some people are holding out, but now we got the Moderna in South Australia, so.
Yeah, I was holding out for a while, and then when it got to the stage that the cases were increasing and, I've got kitties to look after and stuff, I'm like, I'll just do it. So I've had my first. I had my second just over a week. So.
Is it that quick? Oh, yeah, it would be. Hang on.
Yeah, 2 Tuesdays away. I had my second.
Oh, yeah, because I go on the 2nd of October for my second one.
Yep, and I'm the 28th of Sep. What's up, buddy?
You have to wait another 3 weeks, Kim. I would wait, like some people are getting the Moderna, because Moderna is now in South Australia. We can get that. You can go to the chemist and get that done now.
I just can't open my mind.
But some people do feel like that. I felt fine. I thought, oh yeah, I thought I'd get sick and feel a bit yucky. Because I thought that like it would. Because I said to the nurse, "Is this going to?" Because I'm a diabetic, and I said to the nurse, "Is this needle going to affect my sugar levels?" She looked at me stupid. So I googled it, and yeah, it does. The Pfizer injection can affect your glucose levels. The nurse that was giving me the injection looked at me stupid. I've got painkillers, Annie. Don't you worry, and they're 500 milligrams because I got them for my foot.
Yeah, I heard that the second with the Pfizer is the one that'll knock you.
Mm.
Yeah. Put your brave face on. It's like, well, I've had one, I may as well have the second.
Well, as I thought about it after, I think because I was really stressing about it, and I spoke to Julie, and I was like, well, if I can have a cortisone injection in between my big toe and my second toe and feel that pain, I can handle the Pfizer. So I did it. I was brave. I was tough. I went and done it.
Yeah, the actual needle doesn't hurt though, does it? Like,
no,
you don't
I didn't feel it.
Yeah.
I didn't feel it.
Yeah.
But if I can handle, having cortisone injection between my big toe and my second toe in the webbing, I think I could handle the Pfizer.
Yeah, definitely.
It's going to be, Deirdre's hair is going to be ultra blue, bright blue.
Ultra bright blue. Sweet.
See, I only had a dead arm for about 24 hours, and then I was fine, Julia. Some people are different. Everyone's different. Yeah, everyone's different. Like, I didn't But as they say, it's going to turn out that it will become mandatory eventually, because a lot of places, like, it's discrimination as it is without having it, but they're not going to accept you unless you got a double dose.
Mm. You're going to have, it's going to come to the point where you're going to have to make a choice. It's either going to be your freedom and travel and everything else, or you're going to have to keep yourself safe at home. So, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see it, Nat. How come I didn't get... I watched Fairy's Cemetery one, and then Nat's done one. I didn't know that. So, yes, we'll have to have a booster. I know that.
So we've got to see Annie's and Nat's.
Yeah.
They both got a video. All right. We will do that after. I promise you, girl.
Oh, just been a shit week, guys. I haven't had a chance. I did watch your vlog this morning, actually, Miss Julie. Thank you for putting me in there.
You're welcome. I had to do happy birthday.
I thought, what the hell? I was watching the girls, and all of a sudden I'm going, what the hell?
Happy birthday. Even though it's belated, you know.
Yeah, belated by a month, but yeah.
As I said, I'm hopeless with my bloody vlogs at the moment. I've got to catch up on it.
Well, I wasn't going to get it either, Annie, Kim. I wasn't going to bother because I don't go anywhere lately. But, yeah, if I want to travel to New South Wales eventually, or maybe move there, I need to get it because they probably won't let me over the borders.
Yeah. You know, the way that I look at it, like I've done a lot of research into it too before I got it, trust me. And I found a lot of the people that were spreading misinformation. Some of it might be true, but a lot of it was misinformation as well. But I think that it's going to come down to the point where everyone keeps saying we're going to have to live with this thing for quite some time to come, and we need to put our own health first. And although they haven't been able to test all of these vaccines as much as they should have, they're getting better as time goes on. And not everybody is going to be able to take it. Not everyone is going to be perfect after taking it. It's like some people have a peanut allergy and, the majority of the population don't. It's...
Yes, you're right, Ferry. There is a lot of misinformation.
Yeah.
Because I was going to hang out and wait for the Moderna, but I thought, no, I'll just go and do it.
Well, see, we were meant to have it like now, where it is here now. But then there was a period of time where they're like, oh, no, it's not going to be here till 2022.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to do the Pfizer then because that's the safer one for me. But, yeah, now we have it.
Nah, there's nothing to be worried about. Oh, we've got cases in South Australia, but yeah. Just hope we don't go into lockdown. But it's just something we just have to live with. That's all it is now.
Yeah.
But South Australia is doing really well. We're getting more and more percentage. So hopefully we'll have our borders open because then we can allow people to come through. I think we're doing really well. Something like 80%. Was it? I think it was 80% first vax at the moment going through.
Double vax. You guys are only like 3% or something behind us. So you're almost like up where New South Wales is. You guys are doing really good.
Because I think they did 1 million just today.
Yeah. Yep. Doing really good.
No one's had. It's only just come out, Kim, in Australia. South Australia's only just got it yesterday or today. The Moderna one, because my brother was thinking about getting that one.
I understand, Madeline. Some places like where I live, we haven't had any cases. We've been very fortunate. But for instance, on the Road Australia, Jeff, who comes in quite regularly, he's actually, I won't go into details, but he's seen a lot. And other people who work in the health system have seen a lot too. So, good luck, Annette. Sending you lots of positive vibes, and trust me, you won't even feel the needle, though.
Nah, you just have a sore arm after it. Just pump yourself with Panadol before you go, Annette.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just pump yourself with Panadol.
Yeah, you're pretty lucky too, Kim. Eventually, it'll get everywhere.
We've got no cases here, but they're cases in quarantine. So, you know, say we've got cases, but I think there's only like 10 all up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Moderna has been available for 3 weeks, but South Australia only got theirs either yesterday or this morning. Going to the chemists for people if they want to get the Moderna.
Oh, okay.
You can go to the chemist and get it done.
So they're actually vaccinating with it now. Yep.
Yeah, because they were saying that a whole family can just go to the chemist and get the Moderna because they're doing all the 12 and overs as well.
They are doing them now. Okay. Because I'm going to have to ask again now they have Moderna. Ask again for Xavier because Xavier's 12 now.
Yeah, they're doing it all.
I'm sorry to hear about your friend, Julia.
5 cases and then they were supposed to be. Yeah, same here. Yeah. Kanga, like when we had it here at Manapara, all my brothers went to that friggin' shopping centre, didn't they? They had to go there, Saturday and the Sunday. 2 of my brothers I hardly see or come and visit me. And then find out we have corona, like my other brother that lives with me, he was there on the Sunday. And my other 2 brothers that are younger, twins, they hardly visit me. One that I hardly ever see since I've only seen him probably twice since my mum passed away last year. And he comes and visits me. So
On
and
the
then
day
he goes,
that he was exposed.
on the day they're all exposed. So I'm thinking, great. So all my brothers have been to Manapara Shopping Centre, and not in the roughly not far from the time frame to find out, that we might have, and to wait to see if they get a phone call because they all did the QR test, code testing, see if they get a phone call. My brother Darren that lives with me, he got the okay because he went after the time frame. My other younger brother, he had to just keep check for symptoms, and my other brother was fine. The funky cold Medina, Mr. Delix. Funky cold Medina. Mr. Deal. That's funny. Well, I need a laugh. need a good laugh. Oh, it's been a horrible week. Yeah, same. Yeah, Mark and Annette, they're the same.
Yeah,
Is that the shopping centre?
yeah, only one doctor's here does the Pfizer, otherwise, yeah.
Oh, we're fine. We just had to go to the big clinic. Are you going to the clinic down Elizabeth, Annette? Because they're heaps quick in there. You just got to fill out a big freaking sheet of paperwork before you go in, though. Because I wasn't expecting to fill out a big sheet before going in. I just thought, booked in. Just, take it in, get it filled out. Yeah, right, see you later. Sit in the thing for 15 minutes and have the people watching you. Hi, James.
Hey, lovely James.
Have people watching you from a distance to see if you have an allergic reaction, and they weren't even watching anybody. They were too busy gas bagging and on their phone. Oh, you're going to the doctor's surgery. Okay.
Geez, I'll tell you what, they do it quick too. Like when I had my shot done, the very next day I logged on to Medicare and there was already a Medicare bit of paper to say I'd had my first dose.
Yeah, mine was in within an hour. Mine was on
Was
my
it?
Yeah, mine was on my Gov account within an hour.
Yeah, God, they do it quick.
Yeah, because she was doing it straight away as I was sitting there. Because she's going, oh, the last time you had a vaccination, because she's going, have you had the flu and vaccination? I'm going, nah. She goes, the last time you had a vaccination was 2019. I was like, yeah, of course. Because I had tetanus.
Actually, after you talking about that the other day, I sat and I thought about it and I'm like, hang on a minute. The last time I had vaccinations after Xavier was born, I had to have the bird flu needle, and they did they gave us I think it was the measles, mumps, rubella, because measles were going around.
Yeah.
So my last rubella needle, no, hang on, not rubella, tetanus. What's the other one? Polio tetanus.
Oh, yeah.
So my last tetanus needle was in 2009, so I'm technically due.
Your tetanus man. Well, I only had a tetanus needle because what I told you about is when I was at work and I was fixing up a bale and I was standing on a pallet and the pallet gave way and I headbutted the baler, which was a metal door, and split my eye open there. And it was, I can't remember which eye it is. I think it's this one. I split it right on my eyebrow, and all I remember is walking in from the warehouse to the production area, blood pissing out of my face, and that's all I remember. Because I knocked myself out because I don't remember going to the doctors I don't remember anything after that until the next day.
Concussion.
Yeah, I had concussion.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I knew. Yeah, that's the only time I would have got, because if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have had tetanus needle by now.
when me and the kiddies went down to visit Jackie in January,
right reaching on that one.
Yeah, we had to get tested.
Like I was fine because Julie was in the back of my car with the two girls, and I had son Xavier sitting in next to me.
Yeah,
I thought, nah, they're fine. And then when I saw Xavier getting his done, he's like, I was like,
yeah.
oh no! I was dry reaching. The poor bugger had tears coming out. I was dry reaching in the car when they're getting tested.
Yeah,
because Because poor
It was
Xavier's
shocking.
like, and he had tears coming. I was like, I was trying reaching with him. Poor bugger.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, I've seen it. Well, like, I've seen it done, but yeah, I haven't had it done to myself yet. So I've seen Mum get it done a few times because every time Mum would get taken to hospital because she had respiratory problems, they always tested her for a COVID, and even like, and we all knew it wasn't COVID that she had COVID, but it was because she had cancer. It's like, yeah, and they would always do it to Mum to test her for COVID.
Yeah.
And James is saying he's pretty sure his last vaccination was 2013 and 2014. I went in Nepal and had to get 5 different vaccines. Like you're way overdue then, James.
Yeah. I know that like tetanus is 10 years.
Yeah.
How long is it for the other ones? Like your measles, mumps, all of that?
Well, I will never clue.
No, I can't remember either.
Because I had the rubella injection when I was 15, because that's compulsory at school.
And that's it.
That was the last thing I remember until I had my tetanus.
Well, I've had a couple of kiddies. So I think it was after I had my first daughter or Xavier. No, my first daughter, they gave me a booster of rubella.
Never. They must have pushed too far up into your brain then, Nat.
Oh, God, could you imagine? Oh, you come walking out and you're cross-eyed or something.
I'm dreading it if I have to have it done because, yeah, shoving something up your nose and, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm scared of needles too, Deirdre. When I first had the cortisone injection in my foot, like that didn't hurt. But the second time when he actually hit it, I nearly punched the doctor. Let's just say that, because that one effing hurt. I won't even have the flu injection because I just think, I've just seen your comment, Nat. The flu injection I've never had. I worked in a manufacturing environment for 26 years, and I very rarely, in the 26 years I was there, I had 284 sick days to use up. So does that tell me that I have to have the flu injection every year? No. So they kept on saying, have the flu injection, have the flu injection. I never got sick. Don't get me wrong, I got the flu, but I didn't get it to a point where I was crook as a dog like people that got the flu injection. One of my friends ended up with croup. She was that sick from having the flu injection. My mum, when she had the flu injection for older people, she got sick. So I was like, no, never. I'm never having the flu injection. Because even the nurse said, you've never had the flu injection? I said, no, I don't want it. I said, you're lucky you even got me. No, I said, you're lucky you got me here now for the Pfizer. I only want it because I want to go into state as soon as the borders open.
Nat was 7 months pregnant and was that the rubella? Because they're not meant to give that to you when I had it, because my girl was a couple of years old, my eldest, and they gave it to me and they said, you're not supposed to fall pregnant within, I think it's 3 to 6 months or something after, because it can affect the baby. Yeah. So, oh my God. Whoopee cough. The whoopee cough.
Yeah, she had whooping cough. Like, it was bad. She had it really bad.
Yeah.
Croup, whatever you call it. Yeah, a lot of people do. Because when I was waiting, after you get after you get your jab, you got to wait 15 minutes. Even though the lady wasn't even fucking looking at anybody, she was too busy looking at her phone. Too busy if you drop to the floor after having your injection. There was one lady there, and she started going a bit like slipping in the chair. But I'm thinking, oh God, I hope you don't. I'm sitting here. But yeah, she ended up being all right. But I was like a bit panicky when she was sitting there, this lady. I thought, oh God, please don't start with that. Don't know I'm sitting here. Okay, yeah, I'll have a look. I did see something. Was it?
I get
Did
you
it
now.
go something like this, Sue? My friendly ghost. Is that what your email was? Did it go my friendly ghost? I won't say the rest of it. I'll just say my friendly ghost. Yeah, I had the rubella shot when I was 15 because it was compulsory.
Yeah, see, Fairy said it can cause birth defects. I knew that, yeah, because they told me not to fall pregnant for so long afterward. No, I didn't. But a lot of kids these days, I don't think that they tell them that you got to have boosters, every so often, or maybe check your levels after you have a baby or whatever. They don't tell them.
Kim, I'm not going to lie. I absolutely was crapping my pants. I was nearly producing peanut butter sitting there, but I thought, I'm going to be brave. I want to do this. This is for me. I want to go on holidays. I need to get this done. And I actually, because I nearly Saturday morning, I nearly pulled out of getting the Pfizer. And I said to myself, no, Jackie, you got to do it. If you want to go on holidays, you have to get this needle done. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't want to do it. And the worst thing is, it was cubicle 13 that I had actually had the needle. Cubicle 13. I was like, great. This is a great omen.
Yeah. I was messaging her all morning. You can do it. You got this.
I can do it. I can do it. And I just drove and I went. I said, bye, Darren. I'm going. I'll be back soon. But yeah, I went and done. I literally nearly producing peanut butter, but I did it.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for the second one, and I can't wait for the borders to open because then I'm out of here.
Yep.
And I don't care what he says. I'm out of here. Yes, I thought that read something else then, but I'm lucky I looked at that then. Between my toes, I've already said something else. Yeah, because when I had the cortisone injection in my foot, that between my toes, that freaking, I nearly punched the doctor the second time because actually my foot this time was swollen because the first time they couldn't find it. So he just jabbed me with the cortisone injection thinking, yeah, that'll work. And it didn't. The second time my foot was actually swollen and he actually found it and put the cortisone injection straight into the infected area. Which made me feel, I was sick for a couple of days after it. So I knew it did work, but it's not 100% anymore. So my foot's completely screwed up, but that's life.
I reckon it must have been painful because I had an ingrown toenail once and they gave me a local to numb it before they cut the ingrown part off. And even the local, which is just a tiny needle, it hurt like hell. So imagine having a cortisone needle shoved in between your toes. Oh, mate.
Especially that part.
Yeah.
Just because I got the back door open, there's a bloody dirty little bug hanging around.
Squish it.
A moth. It's on the computer. Oh, piss off, you little bugger. Go away. Yeah, James has tattooed his own toes before. Oh, James.
Yeah, they do have a numbing gel. I told Jackie that. I said,
They never offered me any. Didn't offer it. They just said.
No, they won't.
He just said the first time when I had it done, I never felt the needle at all. But because my foot the swelling had gone down in my plantar's plate. So they couldn't find it. So he just said, look, we'll just give it to you anyway and hope for the best. See you later. I went, yeah, whatever. So he did it. And then it just got worse and worse and worse and worse. And when I went back to see my doctor, she says, nah, go back and have another cortisone injection. And this time my foot was swollen. And when they did the ultrasound, they found it straight away. And then this doctor just come in, went, are you ready? And I went, not really. He goes, look away. And of course, I didn't look away, and I just saw him, and I nearly punched him because he was digging it like the needle. I could feel the needle going around.
Yeah, you have to ask for it. You have to show up a bit early too. I know that
I did.
Monica,
Way early.
Monica when Monica was, I think she was only little. She was about 4, I think. She had to have a blood test. So when we went in, they put numbing gel like on her hand, and they left her for about a half hour for it to work. Problem is, when you're doing blood tests like with the veins, it made the vein pretty much go to sleep, and they couldn't get
Yeah,
the needle in.
collapse.
Yeah. So
Uh, oh yeah, I've had the numbing gel for when I had fillings, but not when I had the cortisone injection. The fucker just chucked needle in, and it bloody hurt, and I nearly
Yeah.
punched him.
bugger
Let's
that.
just say he nearly wasn't Oriental. Let's just say that. His eyes would have been normal European eyes, because he bloody hurt. Yeah, that's silly, Deirdre.
Never had
Don't
my
rec-
toes tattooed.
No. I've tattooed, but it's gone now because I did it when I was 16. I tattooed my finger myself with the needle and with a pen,
and ink. Yeah.
ink pen. It's gone
Yeah.
now because I used to have a cross as well.
I did that when I was younger. It never stuck.
That's funny, Fairy.
Cheeky bugger!
The bird was stealing them.
That would have made a good video.
Oh, I just needed that laugh. That's a classic. Thank you. Thank you, Fairy. That's a classic. That's a classic.
I can imagine the bird sitting there rolling a little smoke.
Yeah, the bird piece of tobacco to go with it. And the rolling paper as well.
And the
The
paper.
bird sitting up there. The bird sitting up there going with his little claws. Oh, you rat bag, Mandy.
Oh.
Mandy? You're in Port Vincent
Oh.
fishing. You should be squidding. Port Vincent's good for squidding.
I'm jealous. Oh, what about when Xavier lost his hat?
I know.
Oh.
Port Vincent. Oh, yeah. Port Vincent's towards Ardrossan way. We didn't go that way. We went further over the hill to go to Port Hughes. But Port Vincent's.
We were Port Hughes. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh.
If I turned towards Ardrossan way, but we went way over the hill to go to Wallaroo that way. Port Moonta and all that.
It was beautiful up there. I loved it.
Yes, I'm jealous too, Mandy. I hope you get rain tomorrow. Oh, look, it's cold and going to rain.
And you just said that.
Sucked in.
We're getting rain tonight too, so I feel
We
you.
had rain last night. I don't know if you was there last night, Mandy, but it felt like it was raining freaking bowling balls. That's what it sounded like on our roof. It was bad. Might have been the hail.
Maybe we're getting what you guys had then, because they said there's a chance of a thunderstorm tomorrow.
Yeah,
here.
I didn't hear the thunderstorm, but I heard the rain. It sounded like it was raining bowling balls on the tin roof. That's what it sounded like. But I reckon it might have been hail. But I didn't hear the thunder or see the lightning.
I'll sit outside and fan it up your way, Kim. All the rain.
Just like the last few days, we've had really mid-20s upwards weather. And then last night it was still quite warm. And then, I was surprised to hear it raining. And then I heard it get louder because it woke me up. Like, must have been really early in the morning. Just got really louder and louder and louder. And it sounded like, someone was on our roof dropping 1,000 bowling balls on the roof. and there was fun. They reckon it was thundering and lightning last night too, and I didn't hear that. And I'm usually like me thunder and lightning, but I missed out on all that bit. I just heard the rain.
You went to bed fairly early last night,
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
Oh, 3:00. Yeah, well, I hear it raining, but I didn't hear it thunder and lightning.
3 a.m. Wow. Imagine that at the cemetery. 3 a.m. at a cemetery in a lightning storm.
Actually, if I wasn't going to go live tonight, I was going to go up to the cemetery by myself. But I thought, no, don't be such an idiot, Jackie. You're not going up there.
That would be cool, though.
No one's here. Because I watched Heather's. She did a 30-minute challenge up at Yulee.
Yep.
And she went and checked on Guy's grave, and yeah, my car's still there.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I watched her video.
Yeah.
Actually, she had some creepy shit happen around near the well.
Yeah. And I did notice after I left her a comment, there was a bit of mist from her breath later on. But in the beginning of the video, she's breathing near the camera and everything, and there's nothing. But there was a slight weird mist that kind of moved through the camera. It was just weird the way it was. So I timestamped that for her.
Oh, good night, Madeline.
Night, Madeline. Take care of yourself.
So you're missing out, so you got to have a tin roof to hear this rain. It freaking won't it sound like bowling balls. Yeah, she was brave, Kim, because if she had told me that she was going up there, I would have gone up there in my onesie, waited for her to do her 30-minute challenge, and then I would have done it because I knew someone was going to be outside the cemetery. Hi, Rick.
I don't think it was a vape, because when I saw her near the beginning of it, she had in this hand, she had something in this hand, like paranormal equipment or something, and then she had the camera in this one. So she wasn't smoking at the time. That's why I thought, oh, that's a bit strange.
And it wasn't a cold night for mist to come out of her mouth, like to concentration.
No, no, and she did have her hands full, and she didn't have vape or a smoke or anything in her hand. So, yeah, it was just weird.
Yeah, it was an interesting video. I watched it and going, you're brave, Heather, especially going up there.
Yeah, after what we saw, I take my hat off to her going up there on her own.
Julia's doing a Tied to Death challenge at a cemetery. Now curfew is lifted.
What's that? Can you explain to us what that is?
Tied to Death challenge.
Yeah, tied to death. I want to know what that is.
At our cemetery now curfew is lifted, sorry.
I have something interesting I'm going to be doing soon. I've told Jackie about it. It's a bit hush-hush, but you guys will find out soon.
I'm just trying to think what you told me. It's all going in going in one ear and out the other lately, guys. My brain's just mush. What's been happening to me all week.
Yeah, I want to know what that is too. Hi, Rick. Hi. I missed you there. Tied to Death challenge.
Yes, you have to tell us the Tied to Death challenge. Tied to a headstone could be. That's disrespectful, being tied to a headstone. Okay, I'll have it put up on screen. Here we go.
Blindfolded to a place of death and your senses are heightened as you can't see anything. I didn't even know there was such a thing.
Where do you get tied? What to? Or you just get tied?
Hey, Sam!
Hi, Sam!
That's actually like something I was going to do, but there's something for it. So,
tied and blindfolded to a place of death and you sense in height. Oh, no! I don't want it. Could do it if someone was around.
Hey, Evelyn!
Hi, Evelyn!
In the middle of a cemetery. Oh, Julia, that sounds fascinating.
in the middle of the cemetery. So you can't go to the very last one right on the edge. You got to go to the middle of a cemetery. Oh, no. Long as people are around, I might attempt it, but yeah,
You'd have
have
to have someone
yeah,
because
because
you got to tie your hands together.
especially with someone that has severe anxiety, it would set me off big time. But I'll give it a go. I hope you're well, Sam.
Jason will film it. So where did you hear about that, Julia? Because I've never seen anyone do that. Maybe it's a new thing.
Yeah, it's probably what other people are trying.
Pretty nervous and excited. I actually want to do. That's what I was talking to Jackie about. I didn't even know it was a thing, but I was talking to Jackie about it.
That's right, Fairy. I could do mine here. Could tie my hands together and put a blindfold on. I could do it in my own house.
Has someone died in your house?
Well, I've got ashes in my house. It's a place of death. I've got ashes.
Oh, I guess that would be the same thing, wouldn't it? Yeah, because people don't die in a cemetery; they're just buried there.
Yeah.
So you could.
Yeah. So I could get out of the cheats way.
You could.
Annie was going to do it. Yeah, that's the same as me. Like your heart, no, not your heart. And I got severe anxiety, so I don't know how I would go, but I'd give it a go. There goes your first Halloween. Well, no one's died here. Just that I got my mum's ashes, and no one dies in a cemetery, do they? Unless they actually have a heart attack in a cemetery. But
If I was at the old place, I could do it.
yeah, yeah, I could do it in my bedroom. I've got a spirit cat.
True. Be a place of death or a cemetery.
The death screen will call entities. Don't do it at home. Yeah, well, the only entity I got is my mum, and Ellie, but a place of death or a cemetery, yeah, I'd do it. I would have to be completely drunk as a skunk or be 100% sure someone is going to be there in case I start having a panic attack. But I'd give it a go, but I would have to be really, really 100% myself to do actually something like that. That's why I don't do a lot of night because, yeah, I have too many panic attacks if I was alone.
I can't find anything here. This is interesting.
Oh, you're not going to use the death whistle this time. It's too loud. Oh, I don't. Oh, please don't say you're going to do something else with it. You got to actually do something with it. What? Yell out something?
Absolutely, Sam. I will send you a message after.
So you get blindfolded, hands tied, and you got to do some type of scream or whistle. Death whistle. I don't know. It's the Aztec death whistle. It sounds like a scream. It
sounds like 1,000 souls scream.
Oh no! I'm not doing that. I'm not. No, I'm out of it. I'm not doing it.
I want one of them. I want one of them.
If I had one, I'll do it without blindfolded. or have my hands tied. I'll just sit in the middle of the cemetery and use it. Big tough Mr. Neelix wasn't so tough when he heard that. Or you could do the challenge as an abandoned mental hospital. You could buy them on Amazon. Oh, okay. You have to speak to Julie about that one, Sam.
I heard from him recently, Sam. Yeah, I'll talk to you about it afterward.
I don't blame you, Julie. I wouldn't be using that. Julia, sorry. I wouldn't be doing it either. Yeah, the challenge is good enough.
Yeah, definitely.
So how is your car going, Sam?
Yeah, the new car.
Yeah.
No more leaky sunroof.
No more squeaking wheels.
Yeah. It's always nice when you get something new. I love new things. I just don't like the expenses that go with it.
Well, considering when I bought my car, I was only going in to buy $26 wiper blades for my other car and come out with a brand spanking new car. So work that one out.
God, Jackie.
$16,000 later, they're expensive wiper blades.
Oh my God.
Because they told me I had to go to Rebel Ford to get the wiper blades for my other car. So while I was waiting, I thought I'd just have a look around. Yeah, look around, all right. $16,000 later, I walk out with a brand new car. And I was only going in there for wiper blades for my old car.
Jeez.
That's how I got my blue car. It was a good salesman because I was just going in to pop into Rebel Ford to get the special wiper blades I had to get for my other car. And, yeah, while I was waiting, I thought, I'll just have a look. And this guy comes over to me. He goes, I said, I'm just looking. Yeah, looking all day, walking out the brand new car. And Rick did I'll just put you up on the thing, Rick did a 30-minute in a cemetery at night without lights. With my eyesight, they would find me at the bottom of a free. Oh. That would be me, Rick. That would be me. If they had prepared a burial for the next day, I'll be in there myself too. Oh God, that's a classic.
You actually did that in the daytime once. Do you remember when you're at the cemetery and you fell in the hole and you ended up with a big busted knee?
Yes, when I went to where was I?
When you went to holiday.
Yeah, Yankulilla. It was Yankulilla Pioneer Cemetery down Yankulilla. I was walking around, because you're not, and all of a sudden I just went bang. I went straight into an old grave that had sunk. I went straight in, and my knee was as black as the ace of spades.
It really was.
It was a beauty, and I had to drive all the way back to Aldinga, which was about 30-minute, and I got a manual, and it happened to be my left leg, and I had to drive all the way back home, back to the accommodation where we were staying, and my mum couldn't drive, so I had to drive myself back.
Oh my goodness, Sam, you got a bloody bargain. Would have been well looked after belonging to a mechanic. Damn,
Cool.
£200. Jeez, you
That's
got a
awesome.
bargain. Yeah. How do you?
Yeah, it was a ripper ferry because you're not looking, you're just looking around, and I just went straight in an old grave, straight in the hole. It was a ripper. I had a black knee for weeks. I thought I busted my kneecap. That's how black my knee was. And I had to drive home from Yankulilla to Aldinga, which is about half an hour drive, with a manual car.
I wonder if I've still got that photo.
Oh, it was good shit when I was Cemetery Hunt Adelaide.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was Cemetery Hunt Adelaide, so it was like 3 years ago. I haven't been back there since.
Oh, your cat
No.
that you had.
No way.
Eh?
No.
Yes.
I hate clown dolls. Oh God! If I ever come to Victoria, I may think about it, but not with clowns. No way. No, I didn't dig the hole myself, Kanga. I hate clowns. I don't mind the dolls, but as soon as Bethany gets them clowns up, that's it. I can't. I still watch it, but I just like no. I can't do clowns. There's something about clowns I just can't do. There, especially the clowns that Bethany's got. No.
I just found the video of me scraping along the ground on the flying fox.
Oh yeah, that one. You only nearly lost your drawers. That was funny. God, that's when I went and when you was in Canberra.
Yeah, that was like bloody ages away.
And the car is an interesting story. It's touching 20 years old and it's like new inside. He must have really loved that car. Yes, he probably did. But we won't talk about cars at the moment. I've got a because my damn brother decided, because he was going out on a date tonight, he breaks down halfway down a main road. Like, I mean, a main road. It was probably 15 minutes away from my house. He rings me up to tell him, can you help me? I'm like, yeah, what am I supposed to do about the car? You broke down and the main North Road, not far. So let's just say, I think it's Elizabeth Vale. He broke down on the main North Road in peak hour traffic on the left side. And he tells me, Jack, I broke down. And I said, what do you expect me to do about it? I'm like, I can't do nothing about it. You have to get it towed home. So he's like, yeah. And he hung up on me. All right, yes, I don't know, screw you, whatever. And then he rings me back. Jack, the car's running. I went, yeah, fine. Okay, see you later. Then he rings me back again. Nah, Jack, the car's still broken down. And said, what do you want me to do about it? I cannot miraculously get your car towed home, especially in an old ute, which is all still not plastic. It's all metal. So he said, don't worry about it. Someone's going to help push it around into the next street. To find out, this guy was having a look at his car and he said, look, mate, I think your battery. He's gone, no. He's just like, I'm just not going there with cars at the moment. He's just like, yeah, had enough. Rachel's got 20 clowns. She can keep her 20 clowns. She can keep I don't mind buying them for other people, but I will not own a clown. Even though I dressed up as a clown last year for Halloween, but I will not own a clown doll.
Oh, you did too, yeah.
Yeah, I was a clown last year, but I'm not a clown lover. Never have been. Not dolls.
I love clowns. I started collecting a few, but they're so hard to find these days.
Oh, I can get your shitloads.
So Rick's in Ballarat. See,
yeah.
Next time you were to come here, whenever that would bloody be, you know, we could have actually done a trip down there, but we'd have to stay overnight somewhere.
Yeah. Well, it will be a month.
I've never been down to Victoria, so that would be really exciting.
No, I don't like clowns. Julie likes clowns. I don't mind buying them for other people, but I will not own clowns, even though I was a clown for New Year's Christmas for Halloween. Oh, hopefully I could be doing something really cool for this Halloween. Oh, you're going to love it. You're going to love it.
I can't wait to hear.
Oh, you're going to love it. That's if he did it for me. I wish. That's if he did it.
Oh, this sounds interesting.
And it was only $11 too, so it's fucking awesome. Let's just hope. I'm not holding my breath over it.
Yeah, I definitely could. Yep. Take all the girls for a visit.
Mm-hmm.
Girls.
Well, I'm bringing my girls for a visit when I get over to Julie's. I'm bringing
Yep.
my 2 girls.
Yep.
Hey, Naomi and Ellie are coming for a drive, so I got someone to talk to in the car.
Now, see, you
How you
call
doing, girls?
Naomi. You call Naomi Hazel too, just
Oh, you're
like I
freezing.
do. Probably Xavier on his game using
Oh,
all the
Julie's
internet.
frozen.
I'm frozen now. Is it Jackie that's frozen or is it me? Can you guys hear me? Oh, it's just me. It's just me here. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Well, hello. Welcome to Unearthly Wanderings. Welcome to Unearthly's Wanderings show on Stressless Friday Night Live. Jackie will be back with us momentarily. I'm here to amuse you all. Team who tried to rip me off told everyone where they were going on Halloween night, which was a big mistake. Does anyone have some amazing things that they want to do for Halloween this year? You guys going on investigations? I finally got the floor. I'm taking over the channel. I'll be back. All right, she's got some internet issues. It's a hostility. It's my channel. I'm joking. I'm thinking, actually, I said to Jackie, I said this year for I've never done a front yard display for Halloween. So this year, I want to make an actual full life scarecrow on like a pole. And I want to make a really massive pumpkin head out of paper mache. And then I'm going to put battery operated candles inside of it to flicker. Probably a couple of solar lights or something at the bottom to light him up. And I thought, how cool would that be? Clear out your office. You're fired. Doing up the yard display and dressing up. Yes. Yes. I would go with you, Annie, but I live way, way across the country. I'm in New South Wales. Otherwise, I would take you. We'll be doing a group investigation of a pub being renovated if this restriction is over by then. Oh, that's interesting. Actually, you're not that far from Castlemaine either. Have you done any of the ghost tours or that in Castlemaine, Rick? Or out of curiosity? No internet, you're fired. I'll be celebrating Ostra as I celebrate the main Halloween on April, but I still do the Halloween too. That's amazing. That would be really cool, like if you had a Semaine ritual that you do with other people or a celebration, I should say. Um, it'd be great to see Fairy, but I think a lot of them keep it private, don't they? Love to dress up as something for Halloween, but I've still got no income. Yeah, money at the moment it's tough for everyone. I have the perfect costume picked out. I know what I want to go as. I just have to get one part of my costume, and then mine is done for the year. Oh, she's back.
Bloody internet, because I'm in the kitchen.
You thought it was me, so I'm sitting there and I'm typing in. I'm like, just
No,
looking, but it
it's
was you.
because I'm in the kitchen, guys.
Yeah.
And even I got the modem in here. Yeah, stupid freaking thing.
I kept him busy.
Thank you, lovey. I was
You're
like, what the
welcome.
hell?
We did the children's cemetery, which was really cool.
Yeah, gotta go
Ah,
to the toilet, so I'll be back. You just keep him busy
Okay.
for a minute. I'll leave yous on.
she's back for a moment, and then she has to go and do her business. Children's cemetery in Castlemaine. Ah. I know that, like, let me ask you a question, Rick or Evelyn, because you guys would probably know more than anyone else. Is there a hanging rock in Victoria? Is that where they did the hanging rock in the location from the film? Hanging Rock, is that what it's called? You know, from the movie Picnic at Hanging Rock. Because I'd love to check it out if it's in Victoria. Pennyweight Cemetery, there's a hanging rock. Is that the one from the film? I was just asking Rick, remember how I said to you, I thought that the hanging rock from the movie was in Victoria?
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, well, Rick said that there's one near the Pennyweight Cemetery.
Yeah.
Evelyn, I went to a midnight oil Bruce Springsteen there. So it's near Pennyweight Cemetery then.
Who's done a video there? Sure, I've heard that name before. Pennyweight Cemetery.
Yeah, I have too, but I can't remember. But it sounds familiar. I'm definitely going to have to look that up though and put that down. Near Wood End. Oh, so it is the one near Wood End.
Mm.
There you go.
Wood End.
Absolutely magnificent. Well, that's on our list. All right, I'll be right back. It's my turn.
It's so eerie, yeah. Sorry, guys. Like, I shouldn't have any problems in the kitchen, but yeah, stupid internet, probably stupid Optus. It's a sacred Aboriginal site. That is true. You've been to Hanging Rock? Oh, wow. I like to go there. That's on my bucket list, to go to Hanging Rock. I like to go to Hanging Rock. Well, my bucket list is, I don't have one. But yeah, because picnic at Hanging Rock, I'd love to go to Hanging Rock. I want to go to Rookwood Cemetery in New South Wales. And I want to go back to the Monte Cristo, because this time I'll be in a different frame of mind. Because last year when I went with Julie, I wasn't really in the best of minds to actually get in tune with the spirits there because of my mum passing last year. So I really wasn't in the best frame of mind to go to the Monte Cristo last year. So I want to go back and do the Monte Cristo again. I want to go to, I want to go to Rookwood, and I want to go to, Waverley Cemetery in New South Wales. Yeah, same here, Sam. I don't have a bucket either. I've been to Queensland. I've been to Brisbane. I've been to the Gold Coast. I've been to the Sunshine Coast. I've been to Noosa. my ex-sister-in-law's just moved to Townsville, so I might go because my niece is up there, so I might do a visit up there one day, hopefully. Yes, my bucket list is everything else I'd never do. Well, I want to go back to Monte Cristo. Definitely want to go back there. Yeah, I want to go to Brookwood. I want to go to the quarantine station, Cockatoo Islands. Pretty well all the cemeteries around Sydney, COVID safe, hopefully. Yeah, I've been everywhere, man. Actually, there's a place, I think it's in Bathurst. It's an old hotel. They do ghost tours. I think it's Bathurst. They do ghost tours there. I want to check that out. Actually, I want to check a lot of New South Wales. You're not boring, Kim. We all have different objectives in life, what we want to do. But I want to go to Tasmania. I want to go check out all the places down in Tasmania. No, you haven't beaten me. No, because I'm not really interested in Victoria. I'm sorry, Rick, because I'm a South Australia. But that's one place. I think that's the only state I haven't been to. Because I've been to Northern Territory. I've been to Alice Springs. And I haven't been to Western Australia. Or I haven't been to Tasmania. But I have been pretty well spent most of my holidays in Queensland. Yep. Conquer your fears and aim for your wildest dreams. I'm getting an ice block my chest. Okay, you go and get something for your chest. No one's going to Western Australia. I have a best friend that actually lives in Western Australia, Mandarook, I think it's called. And she keeps asking me to go. And I've never been to Western Australia. Yeah, I've been to Northern Territory. I was in Alice Springs, actually. I went on a mystery flight to Alice Springs and went to Lassiter's Casino and did all places where Priscilla the Queen of the Desert went and had a look around and jumped back on the plane and come back home. Geraldine. Yeah, I got a friend that lives in Mandurah. I think it's Mandurah, Miranda, or something like that. Yes, and I've been to Broken Hill because my friend used to grow Sturt desert peas. You ever seen them out wild? Sturt desert peas? They're beautiful. Okay, you worked in disability services up there. I like to go and see all the wildflowers. I saw something, and there's can't remember where it was. I think it's Western Australia where they got like reef flowers. They call them reef, where there's like these wildflowers are all done like reefs out in the middle of nowhere. I've only seen them on Stamp. Yeah, my friend used to grow them in her backyard when she lived in Broken Hill, Sturt desert peas. And my ex-sister-in-law's sister, she lives in Roxby Downs, and she's got them as well. They're full of them up there. Sturt desert peas. I tried growing them here in the suburbia, but they don't grow here too well. Oh, you lived in Kalgoorlie. My friend used to live in Kalgoorlie before she moved to Mandurah, I think it's called it. She lived in Kalgoorlie for ages. She moved from South Australia to Kalgoorlie with her dad and that. Yeah, that's where I went. Yeah, the reef flowers they were pretty, Fairy. I saw a thing with them about them. WA will carry Australia and want to travel around Victoria. Oh, hang on, I was reading two different messages. Let me just see what you said, Kanka. WA received Australia and request passports for entry. That's the way they're heading if they ever let anyone in. So they're not going to let you in unless you got a vaccination passport.
Yeah, they're talking about that. Hey, Modest.
Hello, Modest. Oh, but I'll have proof of vaccination. I won't have a passport, but I'll have proof of it.
Yeah, well, that's more or less what it is, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Thank you, Kim.
Yeah, she went to the toilet just like that. And I bet you she made a cup of tea too, didn't you?
I did make a cup of tea.
So that's one thing I didn't make.
But you can do that right behind you.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm just, my
Leave your
brain's just
headphones
mush.
on.
My brain's just mush. Oh, the week I've had, guys, my brain is just, things are just going in straight out the other ear, even going through the headphones.
It's like living through a fog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how you been, Modest? Has anyone noticed that I'm not in my robe of protection?
I did. Probably a bit warm, is it?
Yeah, it's too warm.
Mm.
Actually, I could do a night investigation in my robe of protection.
See if it works.
Protect me, my robe, protect me. Go up to Yulee Cemetery and say, "Come and get me now, Shadow Man. I got my protection robe on." Yeah, I'm in the kitchen I'm going to make a cuppa, so I'll just leave you running. I can talk to you.
Yep, sounds good. I definitely need one of them, Kim, because I always have a habit of putting my cup of tea down and it goes cold, so then I've got to get up and make another one. I love all the little videos you send me on TikTok, especially the Halloween ones. I don't know if we told you guys, but Jackie found this picture once, and I had tears running up my eyes. I was laughing that much. So there was a picture on the internet of someone in a robe that looked exactly like Jackie's blue and white striped one, and they had hair exactly like Jackie, but their face was like a butt. And you put it next to Jackie, and they look the same, except for the face. Remember the meme you sent me, the butt face with
Oh,
your robe on?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I haven't worn that robe since, actually, guys. People have been asking, "Where's your robe of protection?" Well, I haven't worn that since, actually.
That's why. Oh.
Ellie's balls went off.
Oh.
She hasn't set them for ages. Well, the
I didn't
K2's not even. The K2's not even going off. Probably might have bumped the counter. Yeah, I might have bumped the counter as I walked past it.
Okay.
Because if I bump the table, it sets it off.
Yeah, we are. We're heading towards summer, Sam. We're actually June, July, August. Yeah, we're in the first month of spring.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I might have bumped it when I walked past. Here goes the kettle.
Yeah, I think she said earlier, a couple of them are bamboo, Sam, and then the one behind Naomi, which is the one with the curly hair and blue dress, that's a fern, I think, or something. Equinox. Did she just fart? Sounded like she farted. Did you hear that? Jackie's dropping them in the kitchen. Ellie was lighting the ball up when she heard it. She's like, yeah, I heard that too.
Huh?
That's what she said. Yeah. Hey?
Huh?
Nothing. No, I'm just.
Yeah,
seeing
when
how
I
they are.
moved. Yeah, it probably went off and I moved.
No, we weren't talking about that.
Oh.
Maybe it was your shoes on the floor or something, but it sounded like you dropped one when you're in the
No, what? Got my Ugg boots on.
Yeah.
No, you know if I drop one.
Yeah, trust me. Pretty loud.
I don't hold back between friends. That's what friends are for.
That's what friends are for.
dropping them on them. There you go. There you go. Have that one. Have that one to crop dust with.
When Jackie's in the crib, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. That's right, Annette. When you gotta do it, you gotta do it.
You're admiring my plants for recreational use. They're not. They're not that runnerish. Oh, no. This is. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I don't believe a word you're saying, Sam.
Oh, that's funny.
Sharing is caring. That is right. That is definitely right, Mandy.
That is.
You know what
correct.
I should have done if I had the energy and the motivation? I could have gone and did a vlog at the whale carcass at St Kilda.
Oh.
That floated up. It's a rare whale, which there's only 4 of existence of this skeleton of this whale in the world, and this one floated up at St Kilda. You know, with I took yes,
Yeah.
There. It floated up on. It floated to the beach onto the beach, and the South Australian Museum was going there to slice and dice to get it down to skeleton size, and then fix it up to put into the museum.
Oh wow.
It's a rare whale that's only 4 skeletons in the world that's ever shown. There's only 4. And apparently, yeah, it was pooey. I should have gone down because I saw it on the news the other day, and there was people having picnics down there looking at it. This was like Wednesday. This little girl was sitting there eating chips, looking at them, slicing and dicing the dead whale. Saw that on the news the other day. You're going to start bidding for my plants. I don't know the name of the whale. Oh, there's only 4 skeletons in the whole world, but it's a rare. It floated from Port Adelaide River to St Kilda, and it has been eaten by sharks, and it has been floating for 3 weeks. 120. Which plant are we bidding on first? I'll let you know if you're going to win it.
Sam said that, you know.
Oh, that plant.
Yeah.
Gotta find it first.
Oh, Rick's up to one.
Oh,
Jeremy
140. Gotta get it. We gotta get it.
Jerry's on 200.
Depends on which plant you're after. 220. Oh, gotta get about 220. The plate Rick. 450 budget. 450. 220. What did the lot?
Crap. Oh, Deidre just jumped that up. Holy cow.
600, $802.50. Been watching too much Storage Wars.
Holy cow. Fairy.
If you had that amount of money, I'll give you every fucking plant, and I'll throw in bloody Ellie and Naomi for free. Rip off.
And it's sold, Fairy.
I'd even pack myself up with that for that price.
Yeah, Rick said Fairy's desperate. She needs that plant. Probably to keep those pesky birds away.
Yeah.
They'll come
Stealing
down and
this-
roll a bug. Oh!
Stealing Stash's bloody tips.
Oh, little buggers.
Yeah, that money, your house will be painted.
Yeah, true.
You're picking it up next month. Okay. Send you my address later.
Have them ready to go.
Show me the money.
Does that come with the dolls as well? Barry wants to know.
Yeah, you can have the dolls. I'll give you the dolls for free if you give
For
me
that
that amount of money for that price. I even chuck in myself for it as well.
Jackie's moving out.
I'm moving out, and then I wouldn't have far to go from where you live to where Julie lives in. I'm still in the same state.
Money, money, money.
$200 an ounce.
Damn, that's a lot, isn't it? I don't know.
That's deep.
Is it?
Hi, Heffron. How are you?
Hi, welcome.
Welcome to the chat. Now, where did I see that one from? Actually, I even, like, when my brothers were younger, I even tried throwing Domestos on one of them plants, and it didn't even fucking kill it. Pure Domestos. And it did not kill that plant. I reckon it thrived. 8-hour drive to Ferry. Oh, Julie, that's too far from Ferries to your place. 8 hours. I might as well be home and drive there.
Is it really that far, Fairy? I didn't think it was that far. I don't exactly know where you are, but I know kind of like the vicinity. I thought it was only like around 5 or 6.
I tried pure Domestos and it didn't work.
That's mate's friends. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't. I don't know anything about this stuff since I was like, I think 15 to 16 years old. It was like a long time ago. Let me tell you, back then you could throw a 20 and
Yeah.
get what they called a foil or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It just killed the bugs. I think that's all I did when I did that to my brother's plant when he was trying to grow it in our backyard.
Oh,
Pure Domestos I poured on it. That fucking thing didn't kill it.
welcome to the land of Down Under, Huffin.
Mm-hmm. I hope you're well, Happen. Watching from the UK.
Oh, Sam, if you ever come over here, I will happily put you up.
Oh, definitely, Sam. And
Yeah.
I'll even happily put you up. I've got a spare room. I'll take
Yep.
you out to my cemeteries.
We could round you up a person in each state.
Yeah.
Go state to state and see everything. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about accommodation.
Nope, save money.
I'd take you anywhere and everywhere.
Yep. Yeah, I do too, Nat. I do too.
Oh, it's just been told 6 hours. Stash stated. It depends on who's driving. Well, if it was me, it'd be 6 hours. If it was Julie, it'd be 8 hours. But if it was me, it'd be 6 hours.
Yeah. How long is it for me to get to you? It was not 9 or
It's
10
about
hours.
10 hours. 10 hours.
Yeah, that's why I had to stop halfway.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be stopped. I might just stop for a little while and then keep driving.
Oh no, you'll have to stop overnight. Trust me,
That would
it's tough.
be cool to have you here, Sam, in Australia. You could do South
Absolutely.
Australia. You could go to South Australia, Victoria, New South Wales, Queensland.
Yep.
Yeah. We got some cool places in Australia.
Yeah.
I'll just call you Half.
Not only the paranormal places over here, but the scenery is just amazing. If you know the right places to go to, it's breathtaking.
We have some cool places. Well,
Yeah.
then again, South Australia doesn't have a lot of old places lately because they're demolishing everything in its sight.
Jeez. Bit like New South Wales, they do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know if you ever head over this way, Sam. Absolutely.
So you can go to Victoria, South Australia, New South Wales.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep, it's just one big road project. We could still take you in our cars and road trip around. Yeah, we could do that. Take Sam here, take Sam there. Where you want to go, Sam?
Big school bus thing. We'll all chip in and just take a big freaking bus and road trip it. Oh!
You and your school bus.
Yeah. Well, you know,
with
like
a big shoe on the roof.
Yeah, I want a Priscilla through Northern Territory. I frickin' tell you, with that shoe and the big material, I'm going to be up there on the roof singing.
I don't know. I don't know her, guys. Should I remove this woman off my panel?
Oh, that'd be brilliant.
I think like from Ireland to Australia probably be 16-hour flight. I'm not quite sure.
No, probably a bit longer than that. I think it's
24 hours.
I think you got to stop over somewhere. So
they can stop at Singapore.
A day and a half or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they stop off at Singapore and then go from Singapore.
But it's worth it. Like, imagine like going from one side of the world to the other.
Well, I wanted to take my mum when she was alive before she got really sick. I wanted to take her back home, but she never wanted to go. Because the only thing is, if she went, she couldn't get back into Australia. That's why she would have been stuck in because she's not she's only she's not Australian citizen. She's only a permanent resident. She's not.
Oh, okay.
Because she come over as a 10-pound pom.
I'll have to do a video of Rosie the school bus in Danny that was used in the 1960s. Oh, please do. I would love that. If you think about it, it is the most economical thing to do, right? You just get a freaking bus and stick bunks or whatever else in it, get all your crap in there, share the costs of fuel and just travel.
Picture, I don't know. I don't have a 4-wheel drive. I've only got a little buzz box, as you know, a loud buzz box. So I don't have a 4-wheel drive.
I can get one.
I can hire one. I can take you for a drive along the beach, which I never did with Julie. Never had a chance to. Could I take you down and drive along the beach itself on the sand?
Yeah. One day, Sam. Just tell yourself one day.
You just got to remember who all are deadly animals that want to eat you, bite you, or sting you.
Yeah. Watch out.
Which is a
Jealousy.
lot. Like, you very rarely see him anyway. I don't know where they say every corner there's always something, but you very rarely see him. Even though it's Mr. Snakey season now because Mr. Sunshine's out, but I haven't been out probably since July investigating. No, hang on. Before probably, late July. Or maybe early August. I haven't been out. Yes. Well, all I can say to that, Kim, my ex-sister-in-law that moved to Townsville, she's in for a big fucking shock. With the wet season, she said that she hated Adelaide because of the weather. Now she moved to Townsville for a job transfer, and she's going to have fun there. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
I don't know about being off-grid own shower and toilet.
Yeah, see, I could do that. I always said that when my kids are old enough that they're, off on their own, whatever they're doing, I'm going to buy a motorhome or something, just a little one, and I'm going to travel Australia. I'm just going to go everywhere.
Yeah, nature in Australia wants to eat you. Most dangerous is where a pesky wasp.
You only have wasps? Oh, boy. You wait till you come over here.
We have every snake. We have, 10 of the most deadliest snakes in the world just in Australia. And I reckon I've only seen 2 in my lifetime living here in Australia. And that I've seen the black belly and I've seen the eastern brown snake. That's it.
Yeah, live in the country.
Yeah, seen redbacks, but...
See them down the cemetery there, like one of my couple of videos ago. I lifted a part of a headstone to read the writing on it, and there's a massive redback under it. I see a lot of snakes down here, though, but I'm country, so...
Hasn't anyone seen Wolf Creek? You know what? I've never watched that movie.
I've seen that movie.
I've never seen it.
The second one is even more disturbing than the first.
I've never watched it.
I couldn't sit through the second one. I had to actually stop it and fast forward through a bit and go back to it like a week later. But I'd still go up to the crater.
I've never watched the movie. Never watched it.
It is disturbing.
See, Kim, I'm not the only one that hasn't watched half the movies that people talk about. Even Kim hasn't watched it. I had sheep on a country road who wanted to eat my goat once. The most dangerous thing it gets out here. Sheep eating your clothes.
The sheep here will bloody headbutt you in the arse.
Yeah.
The kangaroos will box you.
Oh, talk about that. When I was helping my brother when his car broke down, we went in the side street. I'm looking up the road, and there's this freaking kangaroo going. Up the road.
Down the road.
What the hell? And this is in suburbia. Kangaroo, and the main North Road was on that side, and then there was paddock, and then there was the side road where Darren was broken down, where his car got pushed into. And I thought, what the hell? And this is a big kangaroo going, because we weren't far from the hills. That's why.
Yeah, they come in.
Oh, my mum had a phobia of cows. She hated cows with passion.
Oh, yeah, the cow that chased Sam through the house.
Oh, yeah.
It was in the living room staring at her through the window.
That's one thing my mum dreaded. She hated cows. She had a thing for cows.
Llamas. Oh, they
I still haven't done that video with the llamas or alpacas, whatever you want to call them. Don't know if they were
heaps.
I'll get there eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah, we got the red belly, black snake, yellow belly, black snake, tiger snake, eastern brown, western brown, Taipei, The only thing is between the eastern brown and the western brown is the western brown is not as poisonous as the eastern brown.
What about the king brown? Does it fall into the eastern or western category?
Well, that's a different type of snake altogether. Oh, well.
Well, yeah, there you go. That's another one.
Yeah, because the eastern brown's more deadlier than the western brown, and there's only a slight difference between the two, and that's their head shape. That's the only way you can tell if one's venomous and one's non-venomous by the head shape. You'd be like, oh, yeah, yeah. You won't even have time to look at its head. You'd be freaking off like Jesus.
Yeah, I don't stop to look at the head. I just run.
And magpie. No, we don't have the magpie problem here at the moment. We have minor bird swooping problem.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. When I take Roxy for a walk down one of the reserves, there's a lot of magpies, but not one magpie is swooping Roxy. There's bloody minor birds. And I watched a guy on a bike get swooped by a magpie the other day, though, on the roads. I was laughing my head off. He's trying to ride his bike, and the magpie's going, trying to take his head off. One strike and you're dead. Yeah, that's right, Felicity.
My little cat, my little pussum, was out the front today, and there's a drain thing, and she was climbing up the other side, sneaking up on 2 galahs, and this magpie comes down and goes phoom across the top of the head.
Oh, the plovers. The plovers, I have a terrible story about the plovers. Where I worked, my last company I worked for, I had to go down to the back paddock to go and check the training hut. And that's where these plovers were actually had babies down there, right? So I'm walking down there, and I can hear, the screeching of the plover. Mm-hmm. And I thought, yeah, where are you? And back then, I had snap-on Adidas track pants. So the whole leg was snap-ons, right? I don't know if you've ever seen them. Mm-hmm. They were Adidas track pants, and the snap-ons went all the way down your leg. So if you sat down and split, right, so I'm walking down to go and check the training hut. And as I'm going down, I can hear the squawking. Next minute, I'm getting chased by these 2 plovers, and one of them kept attacking my track pants and actually pulled. I was literally running back to the factory naked because my track pants down the whole side of my leg had split open. And because the bird was attacking me constantly, I said to my boss, I said, you can go down there yourself and check the training hut because I'm not doing it anymore. She's going, why? I said, look at my track pants. The whole lot had split open. I had the whole lot split open on me, the track pants, because I was getting chased. The plover kept on coming in, and because it was attacking me on my leg, it kept splitting open my pants. I was scaring myself. I never went. I hate plovers. I've never liked them since. Yeah, it was a funny story. My friend could tell you the story about that, because when I come in and show you all my track pants, she's going, where the hell are you been? You need to go back down the training hut for a quickie. I said, no, I got chased by bloody plovers. They were terrible because they had the babies down there.
I can imagine you running in slow motion.
I was running, and trying to run with safety shoes on was even worse. It was funny because the factory wasn't far from creeks, and the area was very well really good vegetation. The grass was really lush and green and always watered. So I go down there to check the training hut doors to make sure they were locked before they put the alarms on them. And I just heard the noise of the plovers. I was like, okay, where are you? And all of a sudden I just get this bird come straight in at me, and it just kept pecking at my track pants and split me track pants.
Oh, my God.
3 little balls of cotton wool with legs they were. Oh, these were shocking, these ones. Oh, ever since then I've hated plovers. I can't stand the bloody things. But minor birds are the worst because they attack Roxy when we go for a walk.
Yeah, bloody birds.
Yeah, because where the factory was, they were always getting brown snakes and centipedes that long coming in from the pallets. They were huge centipedes. We used to get brown snakes.
I actually wonder, like, were your pants, like, for example, black with the white stripe where the clips were?
Mine, none. These ones were blue, I think they're blue and yellow.
Because I wonder if they saw the stripe down the leg where the clips were and just
I
thought
don't know what they
or
saw.
something.
they just saw
Huh.
track pants that they could split open, and they were having a ball.
Oh.
I was freaking running. I even left the forklift behind because the forklift only goes 10 kilometres an hour, and I could run quicker than that fucking forklift. So I bolted and left the forklift behind.
I don't blame you. I would have too.
Because they're going, what happened to you? Like, there's me sweating like a pig. My track pants are all split open because all the press studs are all come undone. I said, I just been attacked by plovers down the back, and they're just cracking up laughing.
Oh, holy cow. Sea Kanga.
Yeah, I'm just reading that. Hang on. Saw a story today where a seal saved an echidna in Lake Macquarie by keeping it afloat in the lake until a fisherman in a boat came and got it with its net. Oh, how cute!
Holy cow.
How cute. Deidre's got mockingbirds that will bomb you if you walk under their... Yeah, that's just like our magpies. Your mockingbirds would be like our magpies. But our magpies nearly rip your ears off.
Yeah, that's seriously.
Touch wood, I've never been attacked by a magpie. My mum has, but I've never been attacked.
Yeah, I've only been swooped once. Animals are amazing. They really are.
And they want to cull them. Did you read that story? They want to cull them? They want to cull magpies.
Oh, magpies?
Yeah, they want to cull them because they're sweeping people.
They'll keep going until there's no bloody animals left, I tell you.
Yeah, that was in New South Wales. They were talking about that because I remember seeing something on Facebook that how they're saying your premier saying that you can all go out and have picnics, and they're just going, yeah, so the magpies can sweep us and then you can cull them.
Oh, did you hear about them wanting to go up into the hills and shoot all the wild brumbies?
Brumbies, the horses. Yeah.
Yep.
See, yeah. And they did that like a while back where they were culling koalas from Kangaroo Island because they were overpopulated.
Yeah.
And then look what happens. We have a bushfire and nearly wiped out nearly every friggin' native animal in Australia.
Yep.
And they wanted to cull all the freaking koalas and Kangaroo Island because they were overpopulating.
Yep.
You got a magpie that drops in for chats. We have, I don't know what they call them, but they're really long brown birds, and they have red bits under their chin, and they've got really long beaks. I don't know the name of the bird. We call them click birds. We have one that pops in every now and again in our backyard.
No.
Kanga, I don't give a shite about her. I just want to go.
Gladys won't stick around for long, I can tell you right now. Next election, she's gone.
She's just as bad as our Premier, Steve Marshall, but yeah.
They're all as bad as each other.
As bad as each other.
You get rid of one, you get another one in, and people are like, oh, this will be better, and it's even worse.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter where I'd go, I still have the same problem, but yeah. You think it's a cardinal? We just have a city full of pigeons everywhere, but the tourists love feeding, and we used to have a pigeon lady like home alone. She is in the nursing home now. Oh. We have a lot of pigeons that hang around. No, we call them doves. We have a lot of doves hanging around. Yeah.
Swooped and fell over.
And baby died. That's why they want to kill the magpies. It's only like 1 month out of the whole year.
Yeah.
it's sweeping season. Now, people know September, you do not go in the parks or around a lot of trees that have got magpies because it's sweeping season.
Yeah, I agree. This is the beginning of the end for her. Oh, well, yeah, the beginning of the end, I guess you can say. Because she's still there, but she knows that she's walking a tightrope, and the tightrope's going to end very soon. Gladys the bin chicken.
Oh, we got them here. A lot of them here. The old bin chickens.
Oh, there you go, Charlie. I think that might be your wormy.
Okay. The nature of this woman was she would buy food for the pigeons before herself. Ah, see, she thought of the animals before herself. That's how I deal with it. I rather have my dog fully fed than myself. I don't want to see my animals starve. Magpies swoop, kangaroos drown dogs, koalas have chlamydia. Pretty deep. Will paralyze the deadly jellyfish is thimble-sized. And 140 land snakes, 82 sea snakes, and over 10,000 spiders. That's us.
Next week, they'll be here. Yep, she has. Bye-bye, Gladys. Bye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you probably get someone even worse than her. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Someone who's got no idea what they're freaking doing.
That's exactly right.
And they're completely even screw up the state even worse. So I don't care how screwed up that state is. I'm still coming.
She's coming.
Got nothing to do with me. I don't give a crap how bad it's screwed up. I'm still coming. It's got nothing to do with me. Until I actually move there. But until then I care. Oh, yeah, the blue-ringed octopus. We've had a couple of them.
Yeah, I haven't thought about that for ages either. You hear a lot of, like, I used to watch the Bondi Rescue, the show.
Yeah.
And you would see a lot of...
what are you actually watching it for?
You know...
Are you watching it just for Chris?
Jellyfish stings. You'd see a lot of jellyfish stings.
Yeah.
There.
Just throw some vinegar on it, you'll be right.
Or they tell you to pee on it.
Yeah, that's just a myth, though.
Is it?
So they say.
Well, it's a bit harder for a girl, but...
As Annie says, Australia is safe. Come on, Aussies, come on. That's true. Australia is safe. Well, I've never encountered half of these deadly animals, only 2 in my whole lifetime.
That's the thing, like a lot of people overseas, they're like, oh my God, you guys must be tough because you've got all this stuff going on. And it's like, well, they're not all in one location though. Do you know what I mean?
No.
You don't get them all in one place.
It's not like I'm going to go out my front door and there's going to be a brown snake crawling down the road, or I have had the kangaroo hop down my street.
Yeah.
I've had 2 kangaroos. Had a koala in the tree over the road. But, yeah, I've never really seen Mr. I've seen Mr. Snakey if I go to the hills. When we used to walk my other dog when we lived over near the hills. But other than that, Aussie, you bloody ripper.
Just don't trust those South Australian drivers.
I'm one of them drivers, thank you, Annie. And I'm one of the best out there.
Vinegar, olive oil. Okay, I'll remember that.
Good old vinegar. Yeah. Vinaigrette, yeah.
Sydney's
Blue
bad
balls.
for drivers. Sydney is shocking.
Don't worry about it, I won't be driving in that part. That'd be your sister's job.
That'd be my job when we go down.
Your job, yeah.
Yeah. I've got the GPS and stuff. But oh my god, it's shocking. And you got to be like ready to break at a moment's notice. They're freaking terrible down there.
Oh, just like Wagga that time. With
They're
that freaking lady, remember that time we were in Wagga? And that lady slammed on the brake, and you had to slam on that quick, you nearly went up her ass. Remember that? In Wagga?
no, I don't
And you
know.
having a go at her? She was in the four-wheel drive. And we were coming home, we were going past the
Oh,
past the aeroplane, where the aeroplanes, the Air Force Base.
oh, the one that, and she was like, stack a finger.
You had
up
a
or
go at her
whatever.
as you drove
I
past
told
it.
her to get. I told her to pull over.
Yeah. Remember her? Because she just
Yeah.
slammed on the brakes all of a sudden, and lucky you was locking, she nearly went right up her ass.
Yeah, I've had a few of them. They'll drive past and they'll put their finger up or whatever, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
"Come on, then, pull over."
Yeah. I was like, what the hell? Judy's like all tough and like, and she, I'm like, okay. Sitting in the car. But I've done it. I've gone, yeah, fucker.
If the kiddies are in the car, I get pretty volatile.
My mum used to tell me off all the time for, don't swear.
For road
No,
rage.
Yeah, it's just don't swear. Stop swearing. I go, you be swearing too if you nearly got sideswiped by some foreigner that's in a big four-wheel drive that can't see over the steering wheel.
Absolutely.
They're the worst ones. The foreigners that can't see over steering wheels of four-wheel drives that are too big for him to handle.
You still have V8 Holdens in Australia. Yeah, mine's a V6. It's not a V8, but yeah, we do still have V8s.
Yeah, you don't. Oh, yeah, you do hear them a lot. I have in my area, you hear a lot of the V8s.
Mm. Yeah, there are.
But they don't
around.
make them here anymore, though. They're all the V6s and the electric cars now.
It's hard to get like parts for certain parts for the older Holdens now as well.
Yeah. He's going to bed.
Ooh, Kim in a V8.
Oh, yeah, Kim's got a V8.
Go, Kim.
And you call me a hoon. And there's Kim in a V8. Little Kim in a V8.
I'll race you with my V6.
I'll race you my 1.5. I'll race you my 1.5 litre.
Okay.
She'll leave me for dead.
Okay.
She'll be off and ready halfway down the road. I'll be just starting. My car will be catching you. Yeah, my brother's got a Ford Falcon. My brother's got a Ford Ute, 19. I think it's an XH. 1993.
They're no good for racing though, because once you get them out onto the road and you pick up speed a bit, the back gets too light and it bounces around.
Tell me about it. I worked that out with my other Ute. I found that out with my very first Ute that I bought. Yes, I found that out very quickly. I had mum's shite and peanut butter definitely that day. But my 1.5 litre can do quite well. Are you worried about that, guys?
Good night, Deidre.
Good night, Deirdre.
The only
All right,
problem
guys.
with
Go on.
I was just going to say, the only problem with my car is that it's really low. So you go over like the speed hump that's a bit high or that, and it goes. And it's great.
Yeah, because yours is lower, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good night, Deirdre. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Mine's front wheel drive, and I think that's the only car really. Oh, hang on. I've had mostly front wheel drives until I had 2 Utes, and then they were 6 cylinders. I nearly killed myself until I got used to driving something with extra cylinders. And then I thought I was it.
You would have loved the burnouts.
Oh, especially in the Utes, because they do.
Yeah, they do.
You go through Macca's drive through.
Oh yeah, that's bloody. Here they don't have like the speed humps, but yeah, like when I'm going out of the Woolies petrol station, I've got to go out on over the speed hump on an angle. I can't go out over straight because it goes.
I had to do that at Craigmore until they fixed up the side road car coming out because
Yep.
my car would always. I was like, oh, there goes my front end and my spoiler with it. Until they fixed it, and then it was all right because you had to go out in a slight angle because if you didn't, you just like bottom out your fucking sump and
Yep.
take my spoiler with it.
Yep.
My ute wasn't too bad, Nat, because it was still because I had a lot of stuff in the back, so it gave it that sort of like bit of weight in the back end. But my brother's ute, he's got an XH, and he's got everything in that tool in his back, so his won't slide out.
Yeah, put a bit of weight in the back.
I did see it, Annie, but I haven't gone any further with it. If I remember rightly. Yeah, I did see it. Yeah, I think I've got it. I've never watched it. All right, guys, I'm going to say goodnight for tonight. So I've had a shite week. I'm starting to get a headache. Yeah. Naked.
I love that, Sam. Mwah. Love you guys.
Right, guys, I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Julie. Thank you
Jackie.
to everyone in chat for coming in. And till next week, guys, or if Julie does tomorrow night, we'll see you then. So until next time, guys, we'd like to say goodbye, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.
Bye.